BMW just released the most powerful M5 in history, 717 horsepower. And they want you to ignore one number, the one that changes everything. This car weighs 5,390 pounds. By the rules of physics, a car this heavy shouldn't handle. It shouldn't thrill. It should be a compromise. So, is BMW lying to us? Or did they just write a physics cheat code? Stick with me. I'm going to show you the 2-second trick that makes this tank feel like a sports car, and the one glaring weakness every reviewer is hiding. This is the 2025 M5 G90. For the first time ever, it's a plug-in hybrid. That means a 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 gets a 194 horsepower electric motor as a sidekick. Combined output, a monstrous 738 pound-feet of torque. The 0 to 60 miles per hour claim is 3.4 seconds. But here's the truth from instrumented testing. All that extra power only fights the extra weight to a draw. It hits 60 in 3.0 seconds, which is actually slower than the lighter, less powerful car it replaces. That's the price of admission. So why did BMW do it? Because this isn't just about straight lines. What happens next in the corners is where you'll see the multi-million-dollar engineering secret. And it's not what you think. To beat physics, you don't hide weight. You control it. First, the entire battery pack is mounted low and within the wheelbase, giving it a super low center of gravity. Then you add rear wheel steering. At low speeds, the rear wheels turn opposite the fronts, making this long sedan feel shockingly nimble. At high speeds, they turn together for rock-solid stability. The result? On a 300-foot skid pad, this 5,400-pound behemoth pulls 0.98 Gs of lateral grip, essentially matching its much lighter predecessor. One editor driving it in the Alps put it perfectly. The laws of physics still apply, but the G90 M5 bends them impressively. But all this tech has a brain, and it might be too smart for its own good. There are literally over 1,900 possible combinations of drivetrain, chassis, and brake settings. You can save 2 favorites to the M buttons, but the paralysis of choice is real. Is it the ultimate tuner's dream, or just overly complex? So it's capable, but is it still an M car? The answer lies in one brutal 10-second button press, and the results are terrifying. This car has a split personality. Personality 1, the silent assassin. In full EV mode, it's a whisper-quiet luxury sedan for up to an EPA-estimated 25 miles, perfect for daily commutes. It's serene. It's efficient. But then, you hit the M button. Personality 2, the hybrid monster. The electric motor's entire job here is to fill every single gap in the V8's power band, eliminating turbo lag. The surge of power is seamless and relentless. And with the optional boost control, you get a 10-second all-systems maximum overdrive mode. It's not just fast, it's violently, deceptively fast, making you forget the mass. So, is the 2025 M5 a lie? No, it's a redefinition. BMW isn't hiding the weight. They're asking you to reconsider what performance means in 2025. If you're a purist who lives for raw steering feel and analog thrills, this is not your M5. The steering is precise but less communicative. The ride, even in comfort, can be stiff over city bumps. And at a tested 157 feet to stop from 70 miles per hour, you absolutely feel that weight under braking. But if you need one car that can do it all, school runs in EV silence, cross-country tours in luxury, and canyon carving with supercar adjusted grip, nothing else on earth does it like this. It's not the ultimate driving machine. It's the ultimate everything machine. What do you value more? Pure tradition or impossible versatility? Let's argue in the comments. Tech or purist? Smash like if this deep dive helped. Subscribe and hit the bell. The future is heavy, and it's here.